undivided, creative imagination began to build a new art form. Makes me feel I belong to something.
Sink down and emotions feel like I never did before. Live shows and unspoken reels of the movie I ignored. Blue skies on a broken sea and I'm stuck up on the shore. I never thought you could see me, but you did. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're called falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind, yeah. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're called falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind. All I know is we're here, that they took us somewhere. So what they say we're called falling out of line. They don't know the two of us are colorblind, yeah. I'll take the wheel, how we feel, we were made for this. Leave your mountains still and make it real, make it dangerous. Been colorblind for all my life, and they kept painting rainbows. I'm colorblind, it's black and white, it seems it will remain. And you've been colorblind for all your life, too scared to even say so. We're colorblind, it's black and white, it seems it will remain so.
Alright, what is going on, guys? Hope you guys are all ready for this tournament match to start, because I know I'm ready. This is definitely going to be a really good matchup here. I'm your caster Manthus, and today we're watching the Dreamers.GG X Elevate tournament. And today we've got two powerful teams playing. It's going to be Amplified versus MercilessGG, two teams who have a very good reputation. They've got many tournament titles, and they're definitely very well-known teams in the NA scene. And this tournament started just a couple of weeks ago with some qualifiers, and they were able to narrow it down the number of North American teams to just 8 for the main tournament. And now we've been in the group stages for a little over a week. And after the group stages finish, the top 4 teams will be moving on to play in the playoffs with the top 4 European teams. And as you can see, they're going to be competing for this overall prize pool of $500, as well as over 100,000 credits and 300 cases. So this is not just some small prize pool. The players have a lot to compete for here, and there's a lot of rewards that they could get if they're able to place well. So now that you guys know a little bit about this tournament and stuff, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these group stages. So you guys can see here, we've kind of got 2 groups going here. So on the left, we've got Xenocide, Elevate, S2A Uprising, and Hammers Esports. And over on the right side, we've got Saints 2 Angels, Bless, MercilessGG, and IFL District. Now, you guys might be able to tell that Amplified is not showing up on this right now, even though they're playing this tournament, and I'm pretty sure that's because Saints 2 Angels did end up disbanding during the middle of the last circuit. I don't know if you guys caught that or not, but they did disband, so I'm pretty sure that Amplified ended up replacing them because they were the next best team who was going to qualify for the group stages. And so these group stages are going to be played in a best-of-2 format for a point system. So for every match in these group stages, they will be playing a best-of-2. And if a team wins both games, they will get 3 points. And if they win one and lose one, then each team will get 1 point. And if they lose, they'll get no points. So obviously, winning is going to leave these teams at a very high advantage, but even tying is acceptable, especially if you've already got a lot of points. It's better than losing. So definitely the game's not over after the first map. Both maps matter a lot for these teams to be able to get as many points as they can. Now personally, I haven't really seen either of these teams play in this tournament, so I'm not really sure what to expect. I haven't seen a whole lot of action from Amplified in tournaments. We did see Merc play in the IFT tournament like about a week ago or a couple days ago, and they did pretty good. Sorry, my microphone came unplugged, but anyways, they did pretty good versus Xenocide, and they managed to hold down their ground, and they did a pretty good job, so they could easily still be able to perform well in this match today. And I know Amplified has a history of performing well in tournaments, so this is definitely going to be a good game. For today's tournament, we're going to be playing Canals for the first map, and then Grounded for the second map. So we have 2 maps where they kind of favor a lot of slow gameplay, and I'm sure we're going to see that a lot from both teams, because we've seen in a lot of this pro gameplay that teams like to play really slowly and kind of just take their time with these pushes and see if they can't just try to get some picks and stuff. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of slow gameplay during this tournament. But anyways, we've got a really amazing match coming up, and all the players are almost in the room right now, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to that in just a second. But we should be ready to hop right into this game. And so let's just go ahead and hop into that in just 1 second. And so we're hopping into this game right now, and let's just go ahead and turn the audio back up, because we're going to be hopping into this knife round just a couple of seconds. Looks like we've got 8 out of the 10 players in the room right now, so we'll be ready to start any second now. And it looks like on the side of Amplified so far, we have Juice, Highness, Hoodie, S here, not sure who that is, and then we have blue. And on the other side, we've got Lucifer. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I is link for Amplified or Merc, but we've got Lucifer, NV, and VPop. And we are waiting on the last two players to join this room before we go ahead and get started with this. It looks like our players are starting to connect, and we currently have 9 out of 10 players in the room, so almost ready to go ahead and get this started. As you guys know, we're playing Canals right now on US 3, and I believe the next map is going to be Grounded on US 4. And these players have already completed all their recordings and everything, so we're pretty much going to be ready to hop right into this game. And it looks like their last player has joined. They have fell in there and they're getting ready. And I think that Amplified is going to be starting off on CT. So we're not even going to have a knife run. Actually, I was incorrect about that. And unfortunately there was supposed to be a mod here, but I don't think he showed up. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and reset this game myself. And I believe, I'm not sure, I'm just going to go ahead and move this guy over. Let's move him to the breach. Oh, he already moved when I tapped away.
Coalition wins.
Alright, I think we're ready to go ahead and get this started. Yes, they are ready, so let's go ahead and restart this so we can start off live right now. It looks like I was a little wrong with the lineup, but that's fine. So it looks like on the side, now that we have everyone in the room, it looks like we have Felon, VPop, Highness, Envy, and Sketchy playing on T-side. And this is live. Let's just go ahead and confirm that for them. And it looks like Amplified is going to be stacking over towards A for the pistol round. But Merc is pushing Uppercat. They're going to be trying to just go ahead and take control of B site. And they're storming Uppercat. And Blue gets taken out early on. Can't really do much there when he's getting pushed by 3 people on a pistol round.
Bomb has been planted.
And we see S here is kind of making a move up. And we're seeing a lot of trades coming up from CT. And we spotted a player over on B side playing by those boxes. And Felon's able to get a 2k with that P250 actually. Fragging out when Envy comes in with a flank. And Felon cleans it up, gets a 3k that pistol round. Phenomenal performance by him. And it looks like Merc is going to be picking up their first round of this match. And it looks like on the side of Merc, they're kind of just playing really slow right now, just taking their time. And we see Blues playing over here on B side with this TRG. Maybe he's going to try and get a couple of long range picks with it, but he gets insta-dinked by Sketchy. Can't do much there. Juice getting a pick with that Deagle though. And he spots the player out Cafe. And nice headshot by Juice. Takes out Highness as well. Juice getting a 2k with that Deagle. That's definitely huge, but it's not going to be enough to win them the round. And Lucifer, he's able to find an AK, and I think he's going to be going for the safe here because he's in a 1v3 situation. Does have 100 HP though, so maybe he might be able to do some damage. And I think Envy heard him because he's looking this way now. And I think Lucifer just going to be playing for some of those exit picks, just sitting in the back here. And he spots a player peeking from B long. But Envy is not going to be peeking him. He's going to be holding his ground. He doesn't want to try and give him free picks, but nope, I was wrong. Envy's starting to make a move up now. And he kind of pre-fires a little bit, and Lucifer takes him out with a headshot, spots the second player. And he's kind of trapped now, I think. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to stop him or not. But nope, that bomb gets exploded, and Felon is waiting for the push, but it's not going to happen. And Lucifer successfully gets an exit pick and saves that AK. So he definitely helped out his economy. And Seminole is now up 2-0 already. And it looks like once again Blue is going to be rocking his TRG over towards cross. And we see him hard scoping this elbow cross. But it looks like once again on T side, Merc is all playing over towards B, so he's not going to be able to do much with it. He's getting a little aggressive here, very ballsy to do with only a TRG. Personally, I don't know how you could use a TRG and make a play like that. I'm not confident enough in myself to do something like that. Because if you don't hit a headshot, then you're pretty much a dead man. And it looks like S here gets a pick over towards Cafe, but Envy's able to get that refrag. And Felon kind of playing here on site. And we're seeing Lucifer get taken out, and Blue's coming in with the P250, but can't do anything. V-Pop gets that 2K, lower Cafe. And Sketchy gets spotted out by Juice over there in the corner. And now Juice is last alive, and instead of pushing from side, he's going to be coming around to Cafe, and he takes out V-Pop there. And he's coming in now, 1v1. I think he heard him reload. He pre-fires but can't get the kill. Envy, 67 HP, and he manages to win that gunfight even though Juice pre-fires. And I would have thought for sure that Juice might have been able to clutch that. He knew where he was and he heard him reloading, but unfortunately the pre-fire was not enough to kill him. And Juice was not able to clutch that up. But it's fine. Amplified will hopefully be able to pick it up now because they're currently down by 3 rounds. And they need to get their first round this half pretty soon. And we see the flash coming over the building from Hoodie to try and delay that A push. But it looks like Felon is just lurking here over towards A. So they're not going to be getting too aggressive. And we're seeing Blue playing cross with an M4. Flashbang coming out. He spots the player out over towards T square, but cannot take him out. And Envy's going to be wobbling in that box trying to get a pick, but he cannot spot the player there. We see Highness took out Hoodie there. And Juice getting that refrag. And Sketchy is pushed up here over towards Upper Cat. And he spots the player's sniper's nest, but drops down before he gets taken out. And I think he's going to try to wrap around to CT. And once again, Amplify's not doing a good job of holding this down. And Felon is going to be getting a 2K there towards the end. Takes out Blue over at CT. And Amplified is not off to a strong start for this match. And it's looking they're going to be playing 3 players over towards A and only 1 on B and 1 CT. So definitely trying to favor the A push, and they were right to do that because it looks like Seminole is going for a strong A push here. I said Seminole, I meant Merc, but they're the same team, so it doesn't matter. It looks like Highness already pushing up, but Lucifer and Blue getting those picks there. And even though they played 3 on side, looks like they're still unable to hold it down, and Juice coming in with this rotation, and the flashbang comes in huge. That gets him a free kill basically, and he knows the bomb's just been planted, and he's very patient. Juice is not pushing up. He's waiting to see if the player on side make a move, and Sketchy is pushing up 10 HP, and he gets taken out by Juice. Not very smart by him. And Blue's going to be taking out V-Pop there as well, and Amplified finally picks up their first round of this match.
Bomb has been defused.
And it looks like Blue's been getting kind of aggressive here with this AUG. Takes out V-Pop there. And we're kind of just seeing a lot of slow gameplay from the side of Merc. And a lot of the players get taken out though. And looks like Felon is getting kind of aggressive here. Pushing onto site. And he's going to be rocking around to CT, wrapping around to CT here. And Sketchy takes out S here, and Blue's the last alive in a 1v2 situation. And Sketchy's down to 1 HP, so he's basically a dead man if he misses his shots. But Blue's also have HP, and he actually spots Sketchy there, crossing over the side. And if Blue just hits one shot here onto Sketchy, and yep, he's dead. All it took was one bullet to take him out. Now Felon has to clutch this 1v1, and he knows that Blue's playing over towards the main. So now the question is, what is he going to do in this situation? The smoke coming out on site. But I don't think Blue knows that the bomb's been dropped, because the bomb got dropped behind the truck, so he probably did not notice it. And Felon is playing really slowly over here.
Bomb has been planted.
And Felon wins that 1v1, takes out Blue. And he manages to give Seminole their 5th round. I'm just gonna call them Seminole, because like it's really hard not to, and I know they are Seminole. They're basically rebranded under the name Seminole. And now we're kind of seeing them make a move over towards B long. But no, looks like we're seeing potentially another uppercut or cafe push. But S here gets a pick there, and we see a lot of trades coming out. And Juice already making a move here to main, and he takes out Sketchy there. And being able to get so aggressive on main like this is what really kills those B pushes when you go towards cafe and uppercut. I feel like if you don't have a lurker at A, then it's really hard to just be able to make that push successful. So the lurkers at A really have to do a lot of work if they want this push to be able to do some real damage. And now Envy's left alive in a 1v2 situation. Lucifer playing on B site, and Juice here over towards uppercut. And Envy's actually going to spot him out there, but he's gets taken out 20 HP, can't really do much, and he's pretty much pinned here. And I think that Lucifer is coming to try and help him, and he's over towards main just watching that rotation out, but Juice takes out Envy right there. And now we're seeing Amp playing 3 players over towards A once again. But actually I think Lucifer's me backing up, but it looks like Merc is just storming on the site here. And some of them are eco. Highness gets that eco pick with the P250 on the S here. I'm not sure what happened there, but you do not like to see that. And VPop taking one out as well. And VPop getting a 2K right there to finish up that round. And even though they had 2 players eco, they still managed to clutch up there and win that round easily. And it looks like over at A, Amplified is definitely getting a little aggressive here. We see Hoodie making a move over towards the elbow, trying to get some picks, and Juice already takes one out. He keeps pushing up main, and honestly, I'm starting to wonder when Merc is going to learn that they just keep pushing out of A and start playing a lurker over there, because that's what they need to do right now if they want to try and make a difference with this B push. Because they're letting Amplify get way too much map control. And it looks like Hoodie's already here with the flank, and Juice has the bomb down. He manages to take out VPop there with that nice headshot. Envy's wrapping around a CT. And we have Juice playing in Cafe and Hoodie over towards B long. And I don't think they know he's still B. I don't think they know that he already left. They probably still think he's on B site. And Envy's going to be wrapping all the way around the map. I thought maybe he would push lower cat. That could have been a nice play for him. But he's going to be coming all the way back around to main, because he doesn't want to be exposed as much. And now Juice is watching bottom Cafe. He kind of has some gut feeling that he's going to come from this side, and he could be right here. Envy clearing out his corners, and he's going to jump down at the bottom there, and surely Juice heard him. I'm not sure though. Envy's going to be checking the wrong corners here, and this is going to get him killed. Juice going to take out Envy there. And Amplified's managed to make it 3-6. Even though they start off slow, they're starting to bring it back this game. And they're going to need to try and do a lot more. They need to get more rounds. And it looks like Seminole is making a huge push here over towards B-Long. And Envy already takes out Blue with that grenade. And we see the trades coming in. And V-Pop running in with that P250. Actually gets an assist there. I'm not sure if that's from the P2 or not. But so many trades coming in from B-side. And Juice has already wrapped around Cafe. Takes out Felon there. And now he has Cafe control. And I think they're going to be forcing the Merc players to back out of B site. You already see one of them has already made a play towards CT, and Envy is just waiting for a good chance to cross back over, and Hoodie has kind of caught onto this, playing over by A site, and Juice is watching for that rotation as well. And both players are expecting a rotation, but the question is, will they follow through with it? They've already been spotted out on B site, and V-Pop is kind of just chilling by CT, really undecisive here, but it looks like they're going to be planning on B. He throws the bomb to Envy there, and Juice is still waiting here in Cafe, so he could shut down this bomb plant if he plays this right. And surely you heard the bomb plant. I'm not sure if he's sounding or not, because he should have heard that bomb plant. He was still looking over towards CT for a possible rotation. And now Juice knows the bomb is down. Both players on B site, so Juice is looking the wrong way right now, and Envy is going to be taking one of them out. And Juice is going to be getting double peeked here, but he wallbangs one of them, taking out V-Pop there. And it's all up to Envy here. And Juice is going to be tapping the bomb and peeking wide. And Envy is going to be peeking into it, but Juice takes him out. Juice clutches up that 1 versus 2 and gets amplified their 4th round.
Bomb has been defused.
And now we're kind of seeing the bomb over towards A, but they have 2 people lurking over by upper kind. It looks like V-Pop might actually be Eco here, and he's going to get taken out. S here getting a 2K with that HK. So definitely a huge play by him, and Blue gets dinked through the smoke, it looks like, down to 17 HP. That is not what you like to see. And now Lucifer going to be taking out Sketchy over towards A, and Highness is the last player alive, and he knows there's a player elbow, so he's going to be checking this angle here. And it's going to be all about reaction time, but Lucifer shoots him through the wall. Turns into Erupt for a second there. And yeah, they know that he just got done dirty. They're saying LOL in the chat. That is unfortunate. And we already know that Ancient can definitely do a lot of work here, so... And now we're seeing S here getting that pick onto Sketchy on B site. Well played by him. And Blue is peeking uppercut here, getting a little aggressive with this AUG. And he's able to peek out tunnels and take out Envy there. I'm not sure how he managed to get up, pushed up that far without dying. I'll tell you what though, getting aggressive on Canals is kind of a risky play. If you decide to do it, then you'd have to really like clear out your angles, because there's just so many angles where people with snipers or long range guns could be watching you. So I don't know how Blue has the balls to push that, but somehow he manages to make it work. And Amp ties it up. They were down 5-1, and now they've brought it back and made it 6-6, and this is looking doable now. They might be able to come back here. I should go ahead and turn this up. I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, I'm already on max. Good. Anyways, looks like they're gonna be getting the bomb down here, and Amp already has planted the bomb, and this pistol round is not looking good for the side of Merc. And they're coming in from CT with this retake, but it's not gonna work out. They're just gonna get shut down. And now Amp makes a 7-5, and Merc is gonna have to take an eco here, but it looks like they might be buying up actually, trying to force out and catch Amp by surprise. Some of them have bought bursts and stuff. And I don't think Envy's gonna be buying a gun. He just bought a flash. Maybe he knows it's not as wise to buy up right now. Not sure what Merc has planned here, but they're gonna have to shut down this B push, and it looks like we're seeing the flashes coming in, and yeah, the B-Long players are gonna be tanking that flash. And he's getting a little aggressive there with that jiggle peek. Gets a lot of info for his team. And now it's up to the B side players to hold this down. And Felon, gonna have to come in big here. Gets one pick with that burst. And gets two more players low, I'm sure. And yeah, Envy's able to take one of them out. But Hoodie gets the refrag. But he's down to 38 HP. And this is looking easily doable. I mean, both CG players have a lot of HP. And Hoodie is definitely 1 or 2 shot from pistol. And they're gonna be rotating out and taking it A, I think. Hoodie's kind of rotating a little slower. Maybe he's still thinking about going A. I mean, going back to B. But it looks like Vpop actually pushes lower cat. And he hits Hoodie with a deagle at 38 HP and doesn't even kill him. I'm not sure how that's possible, but he leaves him at 2 HP. I did not see that coming. Like, I don't even know that was physically possible. And Highness, 100 HP with a burst. He only has to hit Hoodie with 1 bullet to take him out. So Blue should be his real threat here. And considering he's coming from here, I think Blue's actually getting too aggressive. I don't know. This is all about who wins this gunfight here. And Highness, gonna be spotting out Blue but can't take him out. Leaves him at 44 HP. And Highness comes close but can't win the round. And now, since a lot of them bought burst last round, you already know they're gonna have to take an eco. But never mind, guess I'm wrong. I'm always wrong about the economy. I don't know why, but I can never guess whether they're eco or not. Like, I don't understand how they all buy, like, burst assault rifles on the second round after losing, and they can still buy the third round. Like, I feel like I'm always eco the first 2 or 3 rounds. Anyways, looks like Merc is playing 1 on site and 1 cubby, and they have a CT player for support as well, so they should be able to hold down this A push. And S here, actually lower cow with the bomb. This is super risky, but Blue saves his life. If S here gets taken out with a bomb here, then it's pretty much a game over. Like, there's no way that Amp would be able to secure the bomb if it's down lower cat. And S here coming in from behind CT, and they have no idea. Actually, no, Vpop takes them out. I thought he was about to get a free kill there. And Envy peeks there as well, takes out Hoodie. And this is not looking good for Amp. They have the bomb down CT, and Blue's coming in from behind here. And there's a player on his right, I'm pretty sure. Nope, never mind. He's already backed up to CT. And Sketchy has no idea that Blue's coming behind him. And Blue's just going to take his time and walk all the way. And he spots him out. And Sketchy almost walks off the screen so he can't get the pick. But he's just taken out. Blue gets a second one as well, taking out Vpop. And now this 2v4 is a 2v2. It's easily doable for Amp here. And Lucifer hard scoping side with the sniper, trying to get a pick. And Envy's playing behind the cover of this box, watching elbow. And Highness is wrapped all the way around to B. And this could be the right play because Blue's taking the bomb to B. And Highness could be the one to shut down this push here. And Blue's going to be planting the bomb now in the open. This should be a free kill for Highness. Just peek it, dude. And yeah, he's managed to take out Blue. Nice play by him. And now Lucifer's all the way at main. And he can easily just stick this bomb defuse. Lucifer won't be able to stop it. And he spots out the player. And Lucifer should just try to save this sniper now. But no, he's going to get taken out. He doesn't even get to save the sniper. Highness shoots Lucifer and takes him down. And that was poorly played by Amp. They were not coordinated at all. They just went for a bomb plan without even clearing stuff out. That definitely, I would say, rotating was the risky play. They definitely had a better chance of winning this over towards A site. You see the smoke coming out from tunnels by Felon. Nades coming towards B long as well. But it looks like Blue's just lurking here, and he gets taken out to 11 HP already from the lower cap push. And Juice might be getting aggressive here for potential CT push. Only a deagle in his hand, but he could still do some serious work here. And he's looking for a cafe player now, and it looks like Felon is actually here. So Juice is definitely about to try and get in the gunfight with Felon any second now, but I don't think Felon's going to be peeking. He's really patient, but nope, just as I say that, he starts to peek a little bit, and he spots out Juice, and he gets hit twice, 8 HP. But he headshots Juice with that pre-fire. I didn't think that was going to happen. And Felon gets another pick as well. And honestly, I don't understand. He doesn't even have armor. How does he take 2 shots? I really don't understand how the deagle works. Like, Juice must have shot him in the foot or something. Because I thought the deagle could be a 2-shot even if you had armor, as long as he aimed it in the chest. And without armor, I thought it was a guaranteed 2-shot. Anyways, Felon coming in for this retake right here. He's already coming onto site. And Sketchy is wrapping over by elbow. But Lucifer is about to peek him any second now. And Ancient can't take him out. Sketchy getting that pick. And now they're in a 1 vs 2 situation. Hoodie is backed up all the way to CT, just playing this very passively. And it looks like he's actually planning for CT. But Felon takes him out 8 HP, and he gets a 3K while at 8 HP. No one could hit him 1 time. And I don't know how he's still alive, but I guess Felon just has better reaction time. And now, even though they lost the pistol round, Merc is starting to turn this map around. And now we're kind of seeing a lot of aggressive plays here from the side of Amp. They're really pushing up over towards the boat, trying to take out the CT player. And S here does some damage to him, but he doesn't manage to get the kill. And it looks like Felon's taking some damage as well, and he's going to be backing out of Cafe and giving them control of it. And Juice is pushed up all the way towards mid-bridge and maybe trying to find a potential pick over towards B-side or CT. But right now he's just checking his flank because he does not want to get flanked here in this situation. But none of the players are getting aggressive over on A. And Juice is using this opportunity to try and peek out over towards Cafe. And he's now inside it, but no, Felon pushed back in and he takes him out. And it looks like Sketchy's down to 7 HP, so not an ideal situation for him. But Felon rocking this SG, and he's already seeing gunshots in front of him, and I think he might be trying to get aggressive here. I don't know. He needs to hold his ground here, because pushing through smoke is not a smart play to do here. Especially into B long. And it looks like S here takes out a 2K there, Envy and Highness. And Sketchy's coming in from CT, but this retake probably not going to happen. S here is watching the CT push, but no, can't take out Sketchy even though he's 7 HP. The timing is just not in his favor. And Hoodie is lurking here over towards Uppercut, and he takes out Felon and spots the other player. CT has to hit him one time, but can't get the bullet. Sketchy, another headshot. And I don't think we're going to see another situation like last round where the player has no HP and he still clutches up. He spots the sniper, but Blue gets taken on 63 HP, but he does not get the kill, unfortunately. Blue holding a leg peek with that sniper, and there's not much he can do in that situation. And this is the scoreboard for those of you that are asking. So it looks like Juice is the one that's fragging out on the side of Amp. And S here kind of getting a little aggressive here over towards the boat. And they spot a player peek uppercut, and Felon gets taken out by Blue. And I think Seminole is just getting way too aggressive now. They're just giving Amp free picks, and that's exactly what Amp wants. They just want them to keep pushing. But now it's a 3 versus 3, and at first I thought that this wasn't looking too good for Merc, but they're starting to turn it around now. And S here is just watching this push main, and surely someone's going to peek him any second now. And Envy takes out Blue over on B site, and that's going to be the bomb down over towards B long. And Sketchy spots another one, but he's only 17 HP, can't take him out. V-Pop 28 as well, but he still manages to get the pick. But S here peeks him out, 19 HP though, and Envy knows the bomb is down, and he's holding his head glitch. There's no way he loses this. Like, Envy pretty much won this round. And I think S here is kind of just like waiting patiently. I don't know what his plan is here, but he's going to be peeking slowly, and Envy just takes him out with that headshot. There's no way he had any chance at all. Alright, we're seeing a lot of flashes coming in from Amp, and I think they're actually going to be eco this round. Just going to be eco pushing B. And Felon here with an AUG, but he tanks that flash, and surely he's about to be a dead man. And they're planning right in front of him. He's just hiding in the smoke. What's going on? And Felon spots out the players now. Gets a 2K there towards the smoke. I don't know how he got that second headshot. He was literally in the air when he got that. And he's going to be backing off site. And Sketchy gets the pick there. And now it looks like this is an easy retake for the side of Merc. They all have guns, and they know the last players belong. He just tossed that nade, but Blue takes him out with that sniper. And Blue gets a second one, but Sketchy gonna be getting that refrag there, and Blue almost managed to clutch it out. Sketchy only 22 HP. And now we're seeing a strong A push coming in from Amp, and it looks like Hoodie's actually going to be lurking here. and Merc tossing that smoke over towards main, and they're getting ready for a potential A push, and I think they're going to be getting it. And Ancient already takes out Envy. SU getting a pick as well. And now we see Highness pushing out of the smoke and taking out Ancient. Nice play by him. The Blues gonna be getting that refrag. And Sketchy is all alone on A side. He gets spotted out. He's getting pushed from all directions. Not a good situation for him to be in. And Amp's going to be picking up that round. And now it is all tied up 10-10. And this map could go either way, to be honest. And now we're seeing Merc kind of running this 3 on A setup once again, but they are going to be eco, so that's going to change it up a lot. And Hoodie already gets that headshot, and Felon is about to be a dead man, he knows, but he manages to get a pick there with that GSR. And actually, it's looking like Merc is managing to get nice eco frags here, and Felon wraps around to Cafe, and this is looking doable now. 3 versus 1, they're about to win an eco. What just happened? Amplify just choked right there. They lost the eco round, and that is not what they wanted to see. They even had to retake on eco. Only 1 on B and 3 players on A. I don't understand how you lose that if you're amplified. That's not a round you could be affording to lose right now. And now we're seeing the flashbang coming out, and Blue kind of peeking that lower cap player, but he's unable to get that pick there. And Jude's kind of watching this Cafe push, and we see the smoke coming out. Maybe he's going to... Oh, but he sees the player but doesn't spot him out. The player pushes down at just the right time. I want to see who that is. I think it was Envy. No, it's Felon. And Felon takes out a player lower cat. And now they're definitely mad at Juice for backing out of that. But that smoke was not good enough to cut off his vision for him to push down. And once again, Merc is really popping off here. And Sketchy takes out Juice there, and it's now 12-10, not looking good for Amp. And let's see what their economy is looking like now. And it looks like they're still able to force up this round. And we're seeing the hard A push coming in right now. And they have 3 players on A, so no reason they shouldn't be able to hold this. And Felon already gets a pick there over towards B. And it looks like the bomb is elbow, so Amp is definitely committing for an A push on this final round. Well, it might not be the final round if they can manage to win this, but they're already a man down. And they're kind of spread thin. Like, they're all basically, well, not spread thin, they're all basically trapped over towards mid. Now all the trades are coming in, and it's a 2v4, not looking ideal. Blue only 25 HP and no armor. And he's maybe going to try and get a lucky tap here if someone peeks that, but I don't think it's going to happen. And Lucifer going to be peeking cross, but can't manage to get a tap there. And Ancient really going to have to toggle here if he wants to keep Amp alive in this game, but I don't think he's going to be doing it. And we see the peek coming in over towards the trash cans. And now Blue going to be taking out Sketchy there though, so nice pick by him. And he almost takes out V-Pop with that pre-fire, but V-Pop manages to win, but Lucifer gets that refrag. And now Envy and Felon in a 2v1 here. And all they have to do is take out the player with no HP, so basically, I mean, no HP, no armor. So whoever gets the first shot should definitely be able to easily win this gunfight. And Lucifer kind of just wallbanging. I don't know why he did that. He just gave away his position, and Envy wallbanged him there to finish it off. And it looks like Merc's going to be taking home the first map. With a score of 13-10. So... phenomenal performance by these teams, and we will be back with the second map in just a couple of minutes, so be right back, guys.
Sound waves reaching the microphone are changed into impulses of electric current.
No need to worry about your pre-recorded music tapes being accidentally erased. It can't happen.
Leave me here, you were never good enough. Won't change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just a pain when you felt it all. Oh. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. Ooh, baby, I ain't no one like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, keep my all to you. All you did was tell me lies. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. Once you leave me, it's over. No turning back, not today. Don't you come running back now.
Alright, what is up guys? We are about to go live with a knife round right now. And the next map. And let's just go ahead and hop into that real quickly for you guys. So we're back a little earlier than expected, but nothing wrong with that. So let's go ahead and hop right into this knife. Alright, let's go ahead and restart the match. And right now it looks like in this game we've got same lineup, so we don't really see any subs coming from here, but we're ready to go with this match right here. And right now we're going to be knifing in B mid. And I guess they're just shooting. I don't know what the hell is going on. But
Coalition wins.
let's just go ahead and restart this. We're going to be hopping right into it here. And it looks like Amplified is starting off on T side, and they'll be going for a B push here to start this off for the pistol run. And oh, never mind, I'm kind of dumb. They didn't knife yet. I thought they knifed. I guess they were just shooting for no reason. But now we're hopping into this knife. Yeah, I'm kind of slow. Just forget that happened. I thought they had already knifed. But anyways, I don't think they're switching sides. At least it doesn't look that way. So we're just going to go ahead and restart this. And let's hop right into this game. And now let's see what they're actually doing here. And we're seeing a lot of players going towards A mid on the side of Amplified. And it looks like they already rotated over towards B, because they were seeing a lot of presence there. They want to rotate down. Sketchy holding this with a P250, not an ideal weapon for this, but he spots ahead over towards B long and maybe trying to go for a potential one tap here. And we see Juice rocking this Deagle, and Highness already gets a pick onto S here. And Juice is just waiting for him to stand up again so he can get a nice clean headshot. He's just holding that angle down right now. And he's getting shot out, 86 HP. And it looks like Envy's still waiting very patiently for a potential A rotation, and I think it's actually not going to be happening. They're going to be pushing out, and Juice has already swung out onto site. And Lucifer peeking from A mid now. And it looks like Merc was easily able to secure that first pistol round. And now they're going to be going ahead and playing here over towards A mid. They have two players pushed up here and only one on A side, so interesting position, but it looks like Amp is just playing slow with these eco guns, and Hoodie rocking a shotgun here over towards V long, and he actually takes out V-Pop there and gets himself a free AUG. Getting too aggressive on those eco rounds. If they buy a shotgun, that could really cost you your life. And Lucifer getting that one tap onto Envy as well. And Felon takes out Juice with that nice headshot from the burst. And it looks like Amp is starting to make a move over towards B here. And Blue only 8 HP, so he's dead from just one bullet, one nade. That's all it really takes to take him out. And Highness peeks S here and manages to take him out. And we see the nade coming out. That could be the end for Blue, but nope, the nade is too far out. And Blue's going to be planning under the plane here. And they're trying to wallbang him, and Felon takes him out. He only needed one shot, and he manages to get the wallbang there. And Felon knows where the last player is at. And we see him get a little too aggressive there. I guess he didn't know exactly, but oh, the Kobe from Felon takes out Lucifer. Nice nade by him. He was at like 51 HP too, so that was a well-placed grenade. And now it looks like Amp once again kind of starting off slow, but they might be able to turn it around now that they are on a full buy. And Lucifer pre-firing the scanner's position. And we see the flash coming out. And Envy gonna be smoking off storage there. And S here spots the player there over towards luggage, but Sketchy's gonna be taking him out. Already down to red HP, so he can't do anything there. And Blue picks up the sniper. Gonna try to do some work with it. It looks like they got a 2K over towards A, and Blue finding another pick onto Sketchy as well. And now Highness is alive with Felon in a 2 versus 4 situation. And they're gonna be taking the bomb over towards B most likely, so Highness gonna have to come in huge here with this play, but he can't even take him out. Lucifer down to 38 HP. And now Felon is left alive in a 1v4. Needs to be playing inside tower for cover, and he knows he's getting pushed. Juice is like right here, but I'm not sure if he knows he's in tower. He might have some idea. And Juice flicks on him with that headshot. Felon gets taken out. And Amp finally picks up a round right there. And we see Sketchy already getting a one-tap with that deagle there. And Envy getting a pick with that MP7 as well. And kind of just pre-firing it a little bit. And Hoodie going to be taking out V-Pop there. And now we're seeing nades coming out from storage. And Envy's just pushed up here in the close corner. And I don't think they have any idea. And he's getting aggressive there. He hears him reloading. And that's a free pick for him. Hoodie gets taken out. And even though they were kind of on an eco buy, they're still going to be able to win this round. And Lucifer taking out Felon there. And he's really walking through the walls now. He definitely upped up those hacks right there. Yes, sir. That's what I like to see. And Blue peeking out to be long here with the sniper. And he spots out the toe, and that's going to be a pick for him. Highness gets taken out. And Sketchy rocking this deagle, and he can't do anything. Blue takes him out as well. And it's all up to Envy. He really's got to do some damage here with this AUG, and he takes out Lucifer. Blue's the last player alive with this ratio. And Envy's just pre-firing, but he pre-fires the wrong spot, and Blue clutches it up. And now we're kind of seeing a split push. Looks like Blue's taking the bomb over towards B long, while the rest of the team kind of pushes up over towards A. Perhaps we're seeing a potential fake here. And Juice already gets that pick on the Envy early on in the round. And Sketchy's kind of already rotated here, and he spots the player, pushes the smoke, but V-Pop actually gets a headshot on him with that deagle. He needs to be pushing into connector here to try and find more cover. And it looks like S here peeks a little too wide. Highness gets a free kill on him, basically. And Lucifer 5 HP, but he gets that nice headshot on the Felon. flank coming in from VPOP, and he manages to take out Blue as he's rotating. But Hoodie coming in as well. So many flanks just coming in from both teams right here. And it looks like Highness actually has a bomb down on his flank, so this should easily be a good hold for him. He has the bomb down, and they have to push him right now. And it looks like VPOP's been spotted out, but Hoodie whiffs all of his shots, and he cannot take him out. And he picks up the M4, and it looks like he's just pre-firing, maybe trying to get a lucky shot off. And now I think VPOP's maybe going to try to rotate to help out Highness. But Highness only 70 HP and he gets spotted out. And he's going to be getting double peeked. And where's his teammate right now? VPOP still sitting over towards Zayma, but he finally backs up and makes a move towards Tower. And he's going to be watching that push out, and he takes out Hoodie. And Lucifer 9 HP, and it's too easy for VPOP. He just gets a 2K right there. And now we're kind of just seeing a lot of slow gameplay coming here from the side of Amp. And it looks like Juice actually already got a pick, push him behind us, responding with a 2K over towards Luggage, but not before Blue gets his trade. And Lucifer spots the player over towards B glass, but can't manage to take him out. And Sketchy can be backing up over towards B side, try to get a better position to watch his B long push as they come out. And Blue peeks out with a sniper here, and he's hard scoping, but he whiffs a shot, can't take him out. But it looks like someone else managed to get that pick. Hoodie takes him out. Blue hits that shot on VPOP. That looked like it was through the smoke on my screen, but I'm guessing not on his. And they spot the last player over towards Tower, and Blue gets an easy snipe onto him. Envy gets taken out there, and Amp has tied it up 3-3 now. And they're definitely looking a lot better on this map than they were on the last one. And we're seeing a lot of nades coming out from the defending side of CT. But it looks like Juice is already pushed up on the backside. But Felon gets that one tap with the Rev. And it looks like a lot of the Merc players are eco. Now the question is, will they win yet another eco round? They seem to manage to win these eco rounds when like half of them only have pistols. They still get some huge picks here. But Lucifer takes out Sketchy with some amazingly accurate aim right there. Doesn't miss a single shot, and now he's going to be smoking that off and backing out. And now Lucifer is kind of pushing up here over towards B long. And he's clearing out his corners slowly but surely. And he's kind of watching this B site area, and he spots the player CT. But he's going to get peeked from sight. Felon takes him out, and that's unfortunate for him. And now VPOP knows that he's right there, and Blue's going to be playing here with the sniper, and he hears him jumping. And this should be a free kill for him, but nope, VPOP outreacts him. And now we're seeing Amp make a play here. And we're kind of just seeing Merc kind of spread out over towards the backside.
Coalition wins.
And it looks like Merc managed to pick up that round. And now we're seeing Felon getting a 2K there over towards Tarps. And V-Pop takes out Lucifer there. And it looks like Blue's the last player alive over towards A mid.
Coalition wins.
Now we're seeing that Merc has managed to win yet another round. They made it 6-3 and they forced Amp to take an eco round here. And now V-Pop pushes up because of 2K there, but Lucifer manages to get that refrag.
Coalition wins.
Now we're seeing that Merc easily managed to win that eco round, so now they're going to be double nading there, and Envy already gets the pick to start off this round with that sniper. And Juice already jumps up there, does some damage to him though. Lucifer, Knife's Highness, what just happened? Envy gets him out, takes him out with that nade though. I don't know what the hell just happened, but someone just got knifed. That's tough. And Hoodie peeks into that, and he managed to get his own refrag with a nade. And Blue gets taken out. And all of a sudden, Amp was looking like they had a strong start, but now they're not able to do anything. They were up 3-3, or tied 3-3, and now it's 8-3, and not looking too good for them. They really need to try and get some more rounds. They need to get this last round if they want a chance to coming back here in this match. We see the double nade coming out, and Envy gets another sniper pick once again. Sketchy shutting out Blue as well, and already this is not looking good for Amp. They keep trying to do these fast pushes, but it's not working out for them. They need to try and go back to slowing it down, because that's where they were getting the picks and stuff. I think that's the strat that's going to continue to make them win rounds. But it's the last round on T side for them anyways, so it doesn't really matter at this point. And we see a smoke coming out over towards Cafe, and Hoodie's just spraying through it. Only 36 HP. It looks like someone actually pushed up here. Hoodie could be caught off guard, and Envy takes him out with a sniper. And he's pushed up into Cafe. Definitely caught him off guard, but Juice gets the refrag there with that AK. And he saw another player gets a nice headshot onto Highness there. And Lucifer taking one out as well. It was a 2v2, but now it's a 2v1. This is all of a sudden looking close. Sketchy, 10 HP. So if Juice wins this gunfight, he can easily make it a 1v1. He's going to be wrapping around. Actually, no, he's not. He's still sitting here. Kind of peeking this, and I think now he's going to go for the wraparound. And he takes out Sketchy there. That's with him, and V-Pop kind of starts pre-firing. I'm not sure why he did that. He pretty much just gave himself away there. And Juice going to be grabbing that bomb, and he's actually going to be taking it A, I think. Maybe Juice didn't hear him. I thought he would have heard it. But now V-Pop is here over towards storage. And surely they've heard each other. VPop, this guy does not know how to walk, I'm telling you. He just pretty much stormed through. But Juice still has no idea. He thinks he's B. And VPop is coming back here. And he could backstab Juice here. And he spots him out, but he starts pre-firing before he has a shot. Did Juice not hear it? Like, I don't think this guy has sound on. He's just so unaware of the fact that he's getting pushed right now. And why did VPop jump there? He could have gone to free kill, but it's fine. He takes him out anyways. VPop, I don't know what just happened. Like, if these players, either of these players were sounding, that would have been a completely different outcome.
Bomb has been defused.
And that half ended up a 9-3. A close match, but well, not close. I don't know. I just said close. That one round right there was close. It could have almost been one in the favor of Juice. But it looks like now Merc is pushed up here, and they're sending 4 players belong in NV, staying behind B mid to try and give some support for anyone who tries to cross over to site. He's going to be peeking over towards CT now, trying to support, and we see the flash coming out over towards CT. He's just getting aggressive here, just pushing through, and he takes out Blue with that headshot. He just reckless here, just pushes up, and he knows there's more players tower, and he's gonna be peeking into this round. He takes out Lucifer, but gets peeked again. But no, this man, Juice almost whiffed. He just started whiffing that deagle. I think he got nervous. And nice headshot to Felon there, but he's gonna get taken out. And Merc is up 10-3. They just one pistol round. This is not looking good. And now Amp is surely going to have to take an eco round here. And now it's starting to look, yeah, Juice getting that one tap with the flank, and all of a sudden, even though they were a lot of them were eco, they could manage to win this. Flanking A mid here, and Felon gets taken out. This is looking impossible now. And Envy can be holding some, but VPop has an AK, and this could be the game changer right here. He's really got to do a lot of work with it. And we see the flash coming out, and Envy still watching the storage play here. And VPop takes out 2, and the last player is alive in storage, and Envy takes them out. And they easily hold that 2v4 versus an eco push. No problem for them at all. And now we're seeing the 4 spike come in from Amp. They really have to win this round, because if they lose this round, we could be seeing a potential eco. And now we're seeing the nades coming out, and S here tries to throw some flashes to try and hold them off, and now he peeks into storage and sees so many people. Blue manages to get a 2k there, and I'm sure he did a lot of damage there, but it might not stop the push. Blue gets another pick as well, and now it's looking not possible. 2 versus 3, but Felon just storms into backside here, and he spots a player out, but Blue takes him out with a headshot, and Sketchy all alone in a 1v3, only 28 HP, and Blue's going to be taking him out as well. And now it is 4-11, and that 4th spot was definitely worth it, because Amp could try to get some momentum off of this now. And it looks like Envy just bought without asking his team about their economy, because all of them are rocking revolvers, and he forced up a U ratio. So definitely not a smart play, but who knows, he might be able to get some picks with it, and that could turn it around. So it really depends on how he performs with the sniper. And it looks like he's going to be taking the sniper over towards A. And we see the flash coming out, and he is going to tank it, but now he's going to be hard scoping this wagon push. And they spot a player up close to Arps, it looks like, and S here with this M4 already takes one of them out. We see the flash coming into storage, and now I'm sure they're going to start getting aggressive. And S here just takes out 2 more, and Envy really has to get a pick here with this sniper. At least one. He's got to make this sniper buy worth it. But nope, S here just headshots them. No chance at all. And VPop's all alone 1 versus 4 situation, and he spots a player out, and he's going to be making a run for it now. And he knows that he's getting pushed from all directions, and Juice just wipes him out right there. And let's take a look at the scoreboard real quick. So VPop is really kind of fragging out. On the side of Amp, they have 3 players who are pretty much even. So we're seeing a lot more teamwork and a lot more team play coming from Amp. Not really just a carry who's popping off. And it looks like Merc is Ego. They're just going for a really fast B push here. Only pistols. And Highness actually gets the pick there with that GSR over towards B. But they get a little too confident there in Blue. They just pick them off like ducks as they're walking on the site. And now V-Pop is here over towards A mid, and he does have an M4, and I don't know, if I were him, I would try to save it, but there's a whole minute left. Actually, managed to take out Lucifer without losing any HP. And Blue sees him cross, and he gets that free kill there. And now it is 6-11. And now, it looks like on the side of Merc, they have all bought up and they're taking this B now. They just want to close this game out. They only need 2 more rounds to win the match. And Sketchy takes out Hoodie there early on. And Juice is all alone in this corner over towards B mid. And he's going to get taken out by Felon though. Nice play by him. And Juice does not even stand a chance there. And now Blue kind of just going to be hard scoping the scars here, but no, he's going to back out and watch the A cross, and this could give them a chance here to push out, but nope, they're going to be rotating it looks like, and Lucifer gets that pick onto Envy. And S here, going to be getting a 2K. And finding the third as well, and they're just fragging out now, and V-Pop all alone all the way out here on B side, and all 3 players on the side of Amper at A. So V-Pop might be able to catch one off guard with the flank, but I don't know if it's possible for him. I think Blue's going to be watching that cross kind of. Just jumping here with the sniper. And V-Pop is slowly going to make his way down. And surely Blue's going to see him any second now. And I think they spot him out because they're peeking out, but V-Pop manages to get 1 kill, but Blue's going to be taking him out there. And it's now 7-11. Amp only needs 2 more rounds, and Rabala would be proud. And now we're seeing the nades coming out, and Sketchy coming in with this flashbang, and we've seen him entry pretty good into B before, and all of a sudden it's looking like Amp is going to end up losing this round anyways. S here has kind of been fragging out towards the second half. He wasn't doing so good in the first half, but he's picking it up now. We've seen him get like a 4K and then a 3K. Almost back to back. And Blue picking one off with a sniper there. And Felon's really got to come in huge here with his B mid pick. But no, he whiffs shots. And S here takes another one out as well. And this is too easy for them. They're just picking them off one by one. And now Envy's all alone in 1v1. And he's actually beyond the truck, and he gets Blue down to 3 HP. It hits him with that dink, and now Blue is scared. He's got to back off. He knows that this is not ideal for him. I'm not sure what he is hard scoping, but there's no way that Blue would be able to see him from there. And Envy's just going to be getting that bomb plant down. And chilling here under the plane. And Blue's going to be slowly hard scoping it. And he sees him peek, and Envy gets a little too confident there. And gives Blue the round. I don't know how they managed to turn that around.
Bomb has been defused.
And now Merc, they managed to get like 2 rounds towards the beginning, but now they're just not doing anything. Like, they really got to start picking it up. Like, they haven't gotten a round in a while. And they could actually make this close for Amp. And I thought they would have easily been able to win this, but Amp is making a comeback now. And now we're seeing Sketchy coming in once again. Hoodie gets taken out by Sketchy, but Juice responding with a 2K over towards B mid, but he gets taken down pretty low by that B long player. Juice kind of getting a lot of pressure right now, but VPop holding down this A mid position, and he could be the key here to this. If VPop can lurk well enough, and they smoke off that connector for him, so this could be his chance to just try and make a move. But I think they're actually going to be rotating over towards A. S here taking out Envy though. And now he's going to be checking over towards connector. And Highness has to win this gunfight. He's going to be wallbanging the wagon, and now Envy knows, S here knows that he's right there, and he's just going to be pre-firing him. Way too easy of a lineup for him. And it's looking like Merc is probably going to lose this round. VPop once again last alive. I guess he likes to lurk a lot because we've been seeing him as the last player a lot during this match. And Lucifer going to be taking him out. And now Amp has made it 9-11. This is definitely way closer than Merc wanted it to be. And all of a sudden it's looking like they could end up losing this game. I thought for sure that the 9-3 comeback would not be happening, but now it's looking entirely possible. And now this is the round that Robalo has been waiting for the entire time. And we're seeing the fast A push coming in, finally switching it up here, but S here, no, he just gets that 2K, and what are they doing? VPop not even looking at him, they're just giving him free kills at this point. They cannot stop S here over at A, they need to try switching it up, because he is the reason they keep losing these rounds, he just keeps fragging out. And surely, Merc's going to try to switch it up now, like, they're pretty broke, they can barely even buy now. If they win this round, they might not even be able to buy the next round. If they win this round and then lose the next one, they'll definitely be eco. And it looks like Lucifer gonna be taking out Envy, and Sketchy coming in, but he gets a nice headshot. And S here is the main person they need to be worried about right now. Still playing here over towards A mid. Looking for a potential lurk, but there's no one there. And now VPop takes out Juice on B site. And it's a 2v4 retake, and Blue is once again hard scoping this cross. He's going to take out VPop there, re-peeking it, and he gets a collab. Blue! What is going on right now? Gets a 4-piece. Oh my god, they cannot stop this push. What is going on? Please. Merc, they can't even do anything right now. Like, every push they try just gets shut down. We need to see smokes coming into C tier now. We saw that, I think, yesterday in the grounded match. And that's smoking off that truck is really a power play to make right there. And I need to see a team do that because no one's tried to do it so far. And it looks like we're seeing the B push once again. Lucifer gets taken out. And the flash coming in, but Juice gets a little aggressive there. And he's going to get taken out by Felon. And Blue is sniping here over towards A, but he's going to be rotating out now. And Envy takes out Hoodie, and now it's S here and Blue, the two people that have really been fragging out in this 2v2 situation, and Blue takes out Envy from behind, and now Sketchy's all alone. There's a player on his left though, and S here just going to take him out. What is going on? Amp has just won the past, like, 8 rounds in a row. Not even possible right now. And Merc's going to have to try something completely different here, but they're going B once again, maybe. I'm not sure. And I'm surprised that Amp made this comeback because I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought for sure Merc would have pulled it off. And Juice gets taken out by VPop there. And Felon finding another one as well. And now all they have to do is not choke here. They always choke when they are trying to take a B site. They always get taken off one by one by those CT players. They're really going to have to come up here and do a good job here. And Sketchy spots the player out CT, but he's going to be getting flashed out. And it looks like Highness has already crossed the site. He's planning for B mid, and now the bomb is down, and there's no way they lose this. They have B mid control. They have to force the players to push, and Envy gets way too aggressive. Knife out running. And there's no way they lose this, to be honest. If Merc loses this round, then they deserve it. Like, the bomb is down, and it's planted for B mid, and they have to force out the push. S here takes out one of the players there, and he knows there's a player on site still. And he spots them out. Highness gets taken out, but Felon gets his straight through the smoke. And now Blue, there's no way he's going to be able to get this. And Sketchy takes him out. And now it's all tied up 12-12. This one round could be the one. Alright, here we go. We're seeing a lot of slow gameplay from Merc here. And I think both teams are really nervous right here. Whoever wins this round, this could be the difference between Amp getting 1 point or no points. And we're seeing a lot of trades coming in, but right now, Amp has the man advantage. And Highness knows there's a player B long, but I think he backed up already. And yeah, Juice is just playing on site here. And he takes out a player B mid. Sketchy can't win that gunfight. And he takes out Highness as well on site. And now it's all over. Envy in a 1v4. Not going to happen, I don't think. And he's getting spotted out. Kind of getting wallbanged there. And Shirley's getting flanked by Juice right now. And yeah, Juice just free fires him. And Amp wins it up. Somehow turning that around. They make it 13-12. And that was a close game, but it's going to be ending off as a tie. So, phenomenal performance by both teams. And we will be back either tomorrow or next week with the next matches for this tournament. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next match.
Everyone's seen death in their dreams, but we still wake up and go to sleep. Everyone's seen death in their dreams, but we still wake up from our sleep. I'll be home soon. You don't gotta fight alone. You don't gotta fight alone. face in my mind. I slowly drifting by.